Get put away. Good morning and welcome in for another vlog with myself, Darren, a HGV Class 1 driver, and last night I stayed here. Stopped over last night at Toddington Services, just near Luton area. We're not too far from Luton anyway, so we're down here at the moment. Our first job is a collection from Northampton and then taking it straight back up to our depot, or it might be getting took directly to their client. I'm not too sure, but either way we're picking up from Northampton. But first things first, let's go in the services, have a wash, do my teeth, and then feel a little bit more human, because at the moment I feel like death. Seems to be half empty here already as well. A lot of drivers must have got up really early because it's 5:15 at the moment. As you can see, there's loads of spaces here now. Even on that side, absolutely rammed it was last night. Couldn't move anywhere. Still like a ghost town in here though. And I've got to say as well, I slept really good last night. I think it got my head down for about 9:15 or even earlier, that's right, it might be 8:30. And woke up at 5. And I didn't want to wake up, I had to stay in bed for another hour or so. What's the chances of this song being on here? Driving home for Christmas in the services. Driving home for Christmas. Wash all done, feel a little bit more better, but a nice strong coffee should fix the rest of it. Now we're settled back in the cab, let's do some vehicle checks. Whilst it's dark, it's nice and easy to check the brakes are all working. So let's go look at the back curb there in the corner, press the brakes. There you go. Now we're working nicely, and same for the other side of the mirror as well. You can see they're working. Some of the things I am checking for, just making sure that the tyres are in good condition, there's no thread on the sides of the tyres, and the tyre tread is all okay. Even though I've done all the checks yesterday and I'm not disconnected from the trailer, it's still good to give it a once over, just to make sure everything is all working before we leave. Because I don't want to get down the road and then find there's damage on the curtain, I've got part of it flapping around everywhere, I have a tyre blowout. That's one thing you don't want. Just getting right in at the top, use my phone to access the points that I can't see with my head. Get right in there with a bright light on. So it's a good handy bit that. Lights are all working at the back. No damage to the back doors or the side curtain. And then we're going to do the same throughout as well on this side. The time is now just gone 6 o'clock. Due to get there in an hour and 20, 55 minutes drive. Straight up to Northampton. Arrived at our first drop. It's a collection, 17 pallets. I've got to take it straight to Chester in the Wirral. I'm going on to Bay 43, and I pretty much want the back axles to line up with that yellow line where the bay is. If you could just see it. Keep it right there, slow it down a little bit. Yeah, I think I messed this one up, haven't I? Take a bit of a shot. Sometimes I think it's harder to get it straight on the bay when there's nothing there for like other trailers or other trucks to go off. If you're squeezing in between two trucks, it's actually easier to get onto the bay first time, I think. you can use them as a reference. Right, there we go. Easy as that. Always take your shunt if you need it. Whilst I'm waiting on the bay, might as well get myself some breakfast. Nice and cold milk from the fridge. A little bit of sugar. You got to have sugar with Rice Krispies, haven't you? The time is now 9:10. Just leaving our clients over in Northampton. And I've got to get to Chester after taking a break, 45-minute break, etc. I'll probably get into Chester for about 1 o'clock. So I've got quite a bit of drive, 142 miles to be exact. So we can get out on this road. See, that's a busy one, isn't it? Just going to be jumping down onto the A14. Cutting across by Kettering, and then jumping up the M6 as well from there. My word, I think it might be easier just to do a left. Go round and roundabout and then come back on. Quick, go. Give them a little flash of lights. Say cheers. Alright, off we go on our next little adventure. There was a lay-by here as well. Could have stayed out on that lay-by last night. I don't think I really want to be staying on a lay-by though when I've got services close to hand. Especially when it doesn't actually cost me anything because I use the account, so I don't have to claim any money back either. So that's good. Today's Wednesday today. Not too sure what date. Don't have a bloody clue what date it is. It's the A43 first. Let's get onto there. I think it's like the 12th or something. Another roundabout was busy as well. Look at the load I've got on, it's not too heavy. Got about 17 pallets on, probably about 10 ton altogether or so. Let's try and get myself over to the left. Oh, actually I need to go to the right now actually in a minute, so let's have a look at these lanes where we get a bit closer. See if it's both lanes what go to the right. There we go, sign here, 43, yeah, 2 lanes go to the right, so fine. So if you're new to driving and stuff, while you're going in for your test and I always try and keep your truck to the left hand side lane. It's just a lot easier then. So when I'm on a roundabout like now for an example, I'm going round to the right. I've got a good view on my driver's side if there's any cars what are either undertaking me or next to me, so you can always keep a good eye on them, a lot easier. Where if you're on your passenger side, you don't always see them as much because there's more blind spots. So if there's 2 lanes on the roundabout, always keep on the left hand side lane, so when you're going round it's just easier. Just be careful your trailers and cut the corners as well. That does happen from time to time. Depends on how big the roundabout is. Bit of cruise control on, 56, all the way down, A43. So come to the A14. I think this joins straight onto it. Nice big roads today, not like yesterday. Yesterday was a little bit of a nightmare. I don't know if you watched yesterday's vlog yet, but delivering to South London farms, it's not fun. It's not fun, there's a lot of small roads down there. Currently 11:15 now. I've had a 15-minute break over at Darren services. Just popped in, had a quick 15 minutes, so I don't have to have me working time directed break a little bit later on. I'm due to get there for 1:15. I put the wrong postcode in before when it was due to get there for like 12 o'clock or something. I put my depot's postcode in and I went off that for the time and stuff, but yeah, it's in Chester we're going, isn't it, not Warrington, so it's like an extra 45 minutes to an hour. All in all, it's probably going to take me about 5 hours to get from where I was in Northampton over to Chester. I say Chester anyway, it's the Wirral that we're going. So it's probably near Ellesmere Portway and Chester itself, but it's a CH postcode. Currently on the A50 at the moment. Touch wood, traffic's been really good so far. So I've just been pretty much cruise controlling, 56 miles per hour all the way down at the moment. Listening to a few Christmas jams, trying to get into the mood for Christmas. Which I can't wait, if being honest with you. I do love Christmas, spending time with the family, doing everything. So that's one good thing, but also a little bit of time off work as well. Technically, I am working in between Christmas and New Year, but I think it's only 3 days, I think it is, off the top of my head. I can't remember what day Christmas is actually on this year. So you got the Christmas and the bank holiday, haven't you? Christmas, Boxing Day, that's the one. Boxing Day for the bank holiday. And then you got New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, which I think they're on a weekend. I'll have to double check this actually, you know, in a minute. When I pull over this other place. I think it's the 13th now. I think it's 13th, or was it 15th, 14th? Again, I need to double check. My days are all over the place at the moment. So I'll try and find out in a bit what days Christmas actually fall on. Just in case you're wondering yourself, because I am. But yeah, between Christmas and New Year, I think I'm only working 3 days. And it's not even a full day as well. I think we planned to do between 8 in the morning until 4 PM. So, might be finishing for 12, might be finishing 2 o'clock possibly. Could be earlier, could be later. But they're trying to get everybody back and finished for 4 o'clock. The good thing about here is, well, you get paid for the full day as well. So we only do 6 hours, get paid for the full 10. So that's good. Don't feel like you're losing any money then, do you? But however, if the option does come up, if drivers want it off unpaid, I'll probably take a day or two off unpaid. Put my feet up, chill out with the family. Sometimes spending time with your family is a little bit more than money, isn't it? Still got this blasted cold though, can't get rid of it. That block nose. Cough's not too bad now, that's pretty much died down. Not too much of a headache either, so that's good. But still bunged up on my sinuses. Oh, it's that time of year, isn't it, where there's a lot of crap going around. Especially with Albie going nursery. Brings the bloody plague home every week. So yeah, 88 miles still to go. It's a long road, isn't it, this A50? It's not the most exciting road either, because it's just farm fields on either side the majority of the way. At least if you're driving down the A55, which is quite a similar style road to this, you got nice views. So I love driving down to like Wales, like Anglesey and stuff, going down the A55, but with truck driving I've not really had the opportunity to actually go that way, to be fair. I've done quite a bit in Scotland, also beautiful views. I love driving up north. I'll take that any day of the week over driving down south, that's for sure. And some of the previous videos, where I've got to go check them out, where I've delivered to actual Scotland on the west coast, and it was in the summertime as well, so it's dead clear, dead nice views of all the mountains and stuff. and then the delivery point I was right on the coast, and you could see Ireland from where I was delivering, so it was actually pretty cool. And it's going up to the junction now for Burton-on-Trent. Burton-upon-Trent, shall I say. Just coming up to the south part of Stoke. I think this is still classed as Stoke area, isn't it? On the A50. Now, SatNav always tries to send me around Stoke Ring Road, the A500. But personally, I prefer to go to the south section. Just make sure that car's letting me in. Yeah, good. So I prefer to take the south junction of Stoke. I think it's junction 15 off the top of my head, and then jump on the M6 that way, instead of going all the way around the A500 and then jumping on at junction 16. I don't know, everybody goes in it the wrong way. There's no right or wrong way really, is there? But personally I feel it's a little bit faster jumping on junction 15 instead. Let's flash these in. You're welcome. To get to the M6 from here, it's only about 3 or 4 miles or something, give or take. But if you go the other way, it seems like bloody 15 miles. It's probably less than that, like, but it feels a lot longer, for sure. Got a stadium here as well for the Potters. Stoke Football Club. It's currently 10 to 12. 65 miles still to go. Always bloody chaos around this section as well. It's a little bit of an odd one, the way they've done the junctions here. Well, if you don't know the area anyway. So left lane is the southbound, right lane northbound. We always get people sitting in the wrong lane and then try and jump across last minute. You always get people cutting across this section or vice versa. You go, oh shit, I meant we go northbound, cut across. Well, this is probably one of the worst slick roads as well on the M6, personally. Especially if you're in a truck anyway. Because it's 20 mile speed down here. Like devices you do 20 miles an hour, and if you're in a truck you've literally got to do like 15 maybe 20 mile an hour tops anyway, because of your load. You can make sure it doesn't spill. Dead sharp turn, and then I've got to try and join the motorway. Literally put my foot down now from here doing 20 miles per hour. I'm going to be doing 40 tops by the time I jump onto the motorway. And meanwhile, you got cars flying past you at like 60, 70 miles per hour. Bloody pain it is. Because every time I'm driving past this junction on northbound, I always jump into the middle lane just to give that extra space for people. A little bit like this guy did for me. So the route I'm taking now is the M6 North, and then go jump on the M56 westbound, and then jump onto the M53, I think it is, up towards Ellesmere Port. Job's all done. Just got to lift up that suspension on the middle axle. Alright, here we go. Hopefully I can get past these cars alright. Somebody's parked like a limousine type car just there on the corner, so the trailers have just managed to get past. Pretty tight, but got past it. So our next job, and I think it could be the final job, is doing a trailer swap from our Widnes depot and taking it back to Haydock. Shouldn't be too bad. I hate these bloody speed bumps. They're the thin ones, what about this wide? And when you go over them, it bloody bounces you so high. Turn that heat down as well, bloody hell. So to get out of here, all right, so it's quite a turn. It's quite a tight turn to the left. So I need to swing it over to the right and then come back on myself. And then cut over this side a little bit on the right hand side. There you go, perfect, thank you. That sun's bloody bright again. Try and get out of this place. And to get to Widnes from where I am now, it's currently Wirral Park as well, by Ellesmere Port I am. Come on, let me out. Okay, there we go. Someone's allowing me out. See how it's 7.5 degrees. It's pretty cold in the shade, but in the sun, bloody hell, it's warm. Really warm. Consider it was like -2 last week. It's really weird the weather at the moment, isn't it, in the UK? We had snow and everything last week. I think by the end of the month there's going to be more snow, and over the next few weeks as well, it's predicted. So who knows whether that's going to be happening or not. As I was saying before, I lost trail of thought completely. So I'm going to jump at the M53, M56, come off at Runcorn, go over the bridge, connects to Widnes, and then straight down that bypass. I should be there in about an hour and a half or so. It's currently 2 o'clock, coming up to, but I need to take a 30-minute break as well. So I'll pull over at the services on the M56. A quick half hour on there, that'll clear my driving time. It's got 52 minutes left of actual driving. So I should be back at Widnes 3 o'clock latest. That's pretty good timing. Oh, I've got 2 pallets left to come off. Cheers. Good brew that. Just come over to the services by the M56 for a quick half hour. Get myself a nice little Macca's as well. So here's that little trick I was telling you about yesterday with the McDonald's situation with the burgers. Was it yesterday or was it the day before? I can't remember, but I was telling you the other day about having 2 burgers and then putting them together. Get your cheeseburger, get a chicken mayo, open them both up like so. Then get rid of them, or you can have one in the middle if you really want to, but personally I get rid of them. Once you took your bottom off your cheeseburger, just basically put it on top of there. Oh my god, how much mayonnaise have they put on this? Cheeseburger on the bottom, chicken mayo on top. It's like they've put a whole tub of mayonnaise on that chicken mayo. It's crazy. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, if it's picking it up. That's the Fiddler's Ferry, which is over by Widnes. And it can be seen pretty much most of Warrington, and same for around Runcorn area. You can always see it. But over the next few weekends, the last 4 towers are going to be getting demolished by a controlled explosion, so it should be pretty cool to watch. Like, I've seen the previous 4 getting knocked down already on social media, I think on Facebook and stuff, and you can probably see it on YouTube. Search Fiddler Ferry Tower demolition, most likely, should be able to find something. But yeah, it should be gone that in the next few weeks. So they're driving over the Runcorn Bridge. That's going to be pretty weird, like looking over there and then not seeing them after they've been there for like God knows how many years. Probably about 100 years or something like that, I reckon, or 60 years or so. Probably not 100, you know what I mean? A little bit of exaggeration there, isn't it? I'm not too sure how old Fiddler's Ferry power plant is, but I'll try and have a look a little bit later on, just in case you're wondering. Probably about 5 minutes now away from depot, where I need to do a trailer swap and then straight back to Haydock from there. It's quite a big bridge, this one, isn't it? one of them online toll bridges as well, so you have to be careful, you make sure you pay it. You can get a pretty big fine very quickly as well. Time is now 3:45. I'm hoping to get back to our yard in Haydock for 4:30. Give or take, again depends on traffic. Hopefully it won't be too bad though. This time of day I'm probably going to cut through St Helens area. And I hate this bloody bypass bit. I say this all the time, every time I come on. But the slip road, it's not big enough. It's really not to pick up speed. You got a really heavy trailer on, you can't pick up speed and nobody lets you in. There you go, I managed to find a little break luckily. That's quite a nice colour. I like that green. Nice. It's very nice. I think it's about 14 miles total distance for me to get back to Haydock. Shouldn't really take more than 45 minutes. Got one of our other drivers here as well. See if we can try and catch up and get past. See who's got a better acceleration. I'm sorry if everybody's in the queue behind me whilst I'm trying to overtake. It shouldn't take too long. I think he's got a pretty heavy load on, to be fair. I'm pretty light. Well, I've got 5 pallets on. Which wagon is it? Vanas. Oh, it's Gaz. It's Gary. Actually, it's 3:50. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to go down the M62 or jump on the M6, but I'm going to come off it where B&Q is, and I can cut through and skip a junction on the M6, so I'm a little bit further up, so then I'm only on the M6 then for one junction. Hopefully it pays off, so it would save all the messing about trying to get through St Helens, and with the time now 3:50, it should hopefully just about beat the traffic, the rush hour. Because the M6, everybody knows it's a crap motorway. Around Birmingham it's absolutely crap. Around Warrington area it's bloody horrendous as well. And I'll be honest with you, sometimes I actually think Warrington part of the M6 is probably worse than Birmingham. Especially if you do it from Knutsford and Appleton area where Lim Services is. Just got to be careful with this car down here. There it is. Keeps popping in and out me blind spot. I don't know if they know which lane they're meant to be in. They look a little bit confused. So it was like floating between this lane, their lane, and then the third one. So it always makes me a little bit cautious when you see them edging towards the lane that I'm in, just in case they start trying to cut across if they're in the wrong lane. Just be on the safe side, it's got to be cautious. Now I'm not too sure which way Gaz is going to go, but I think he might go through St Helens. So if he beats me, let's give him a little flash. You're welcome. So if he beats me back, then I know St Helens way is probably going to be faster. Sometimes. So yeah, there's the M6 for you. Bits of break up with traffic, so hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. Looks to be stop and start around this section anyway. Up ahead looks to be a bit more faster paced. So it's only one junction, so hopefully it won't be too long on here. I really hate this bloody motorway for sure. Right, somebody gonna let me in? Yep. Got one person let me in, thank you. Flash the hazards. Thank you. Alright, so we've got about 3 miles or so just on here. It's not too bad. So the time is now 4:20 and I beat Gary. So the way it worked, it's probably gone quicker than what Gary says anyway. If he's gone through St Helens anyway, he could have gone any other way. But yeah, I've got here quicker than what he did. I'm third in the queue to get unloaded. So I should be done by 5 o'clock, next half hour I reckon. I've only got 5 pallets on, won't take long to unload me. The guy in front's got 8 pallets on, but I'm not too sure about the guy who's on the front anyway, how many he's got to unload. So yeah, half hour I reckon it should be done. Drop the trailer and then that is me off home. So I'm gonna call the video a day. So thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate the support, guys. Thank you very much. If you are new to the channel, don't forget that like, comment, subscribe. And as always, I'll see you again tomorrow, 1900 on YouTube. Take care, bye for now.